Well, pretty amazing 24-hour cycle, all thanks to Ethereum setting a trend for most of the altcoins in the market, just simply free floating to the upside, guys. This is simply because Bitcoin has established its support and Ethereum against BTC is trending to the upside. So, yep, you got that free floating behavior on most of the crypto assets going to the upside. But is the move over, or are we going to be expecting something more out of this trend to the upside? So let's take a look at today's analysis, guys. Let's start with this one right here. So I want to talk about how these setups are right here for you guys for free on the Discord server. So link down in the description. So join the server, guys. Join. I think we're going to be closing this one pretty soon, and as soon as we hit 100 members, I guess this entire channel is going to be private. So this one was a setup which is still playing out fine with Bitcoin trending to the upside. All right, so with Bitcoin maintaining some key levels, yes, swipe perpetual contracts, swipe against USDT is going to the upside, and this is our setup right here for a $4 target for swipe in the coming weeks as well down the line, right? So this one is pretty much there, guys, and most likely we will try to shift our stop losses to the upside as we keep on progressing to the upside. And Ethereum is our key indicator now. Any asset which goes to the upside, I'm talking about altcoins, guys. I'm not talking about Bitcoin right here. So any altcoin which goes to the upside will face resistance whenever Ethereum faces any resistance, right? So yes, there will be outliers in the market. Yes, there will be certain altcoin pairs who are trending great, who are having great trends against Bitcoin pair itself, which is why they'll be traveling in their own dimension itself. But most likely, whatever Ethereum does, most of the good altcoins, specifically this one as well, guys, Uniswap right here, Uniswap, SushiSwap, Balancer, and some part of Chainlink as well, trending alongside Ethereum's trend right here. So second up, we had Uniswap perpetual contract, and this was the setup right here. I guess the upside target is still not met, and we are pointing out towards $30 per Uniswap, right? So let's take a look at all of these assets in the charts themselves. All right, there we go, swipe for us, guys. So we are right at the resistance as of now, but the setup for this one is something like this. Let me just bring about the long and short position for you guys right here. I think we started squeezing into some positions onto these levels. I don't know about most of the Discord community, but at least for myself, I did start squeezing onto some of the exposure coming in for swipe itself, right? So it was only because of the BTC structure looking fine on swipe, and well, BTC trending against some key supports, yes, it gave a clear indication that maybe this is the one which could trend to the upside alongside Ethereum itself, right? So as Ethereum is facing resistance at $2,800 levels, swipe is right here at the resistance point, sitting in at $2.4 levels flat. So until any 12-hour trend begins above this price point right here, targeting for a $4 move is still a far-fetched opinion. All of this trade is 50% over, right? So what happens in these kind of situations, guys? Look, don't try to predict the game, right? I think it's a wrecked behavior. Predicting the market moves is not going to work out that much. What you have to do is you have to think for yourself, and if this position is in profit for about a 50% of your initial target, I think it's going to be a better choice to just get rid of some of the exposure in the market, so that if the market just simply reverses from nowhere and just goes to the downside, you won't have any bitterness towards the market, or maybe it'll give you a lot of, let's say, teachings, right? So right here at the resistance, I would be interested in taking out a huge chunk of my position. Not essentially the entire one, but I would let the rest of the position ride and maybe adjust my stop losses onto these levels right here. This entire zone of liquidity happening onto these levels on swipe, essentially your $1.75 zones on swipe itself. You can see the amount of activities happening on this level right here. So this is where your break even would be now placed, right? Simple, guys, simple, not a rocket science. With Ethereum trending to the upside, most of the altcoins are going to be going to the upside, and in these cases, guys, if your brains are haywire, if you're not able to let's say if you're not able to capture these moves on any asset for that matter, it's most likely FOMO which is causing you trouble, right? When you see most of the market just moving here and there to the upside, downside, 30%, 40%, 100% every single day, yes, you will feel the FOMO. You'll feel that you're missing out on something. But guys, look, if you plan things beforehand and these things, they come into reality, I don't think FOMO is going to be any troublesome factor. But let me be clear about one more thing. FOMO is something which is going to kill, which is going to destroy most of the revenue that you're possibly generating out of the market, guys. So have everything pre-planned, and if any asset for that matter is going to the upside for about a 200% move, don't FOMO into it, right? Don't think about the fact that, oh my god, I missed the trade of my life. It's alright, guys, it's alright. The market will represent enormous, infinite amount of opportunities to you in the coming future, in the coming days, and maybe until people like betting on the assets, until people actually are betting on the assets going to the upside or the downside, you will have infinite opportunities in your hand. So essentially, cut that FOMO, cut everything away. Think about yourself, think about your equity, right? So, all right. So I think in the initial 5 minutes, I do generally go for a little pep talks going on right here. So I think no more of them for this video as we take a look at Uniswap perpetual contracts clearing this area to the upside. Guys, this is as clear as you can get. I mean, you get back below this one right here. Essentially, you start trending below this exact zone right here at $23.5 levels. Yes, your trend will get into jeopardy, and most likely this target to the upside will not come into fruition. But guys, check this one out. This is madness. This is beautiful. This is crazy W pattern under formulation. Essentially, good double bottom coming from $14 per Uniswap, guys. And if you take a look at the upside target, it's going to be aligning perfectly fine with $34, $32 levels, right? Now, this is an entire zone. Essentially, if you take down this one to the upside, yes, you would be potentially setting up a new trend on Uniswap as a macro picture, guys, as a bigger picture, right? Now, we can I guess we can take a look at this in the 4-hour time frame. Yep. So right here, guys, this was your last rejection, out of which you quite literally capitulated for one last wave to the downside, and you were able to gather some liquidity down onto $14.5 levels, and you got picked up, guys. You got picked up with, technically this is a triple bottom which played out, but I would be putting a lot of weight into how this entire structure is looking, right? This is crazy, guys. This is a good looking double bottom pattern, and we do have a upside target all the way towards $30 levels, which could come into fruition pretty soon, most likely before the end of the week itself, because this one is picking up momentum in the 4-hour time frame, and even in the 12-hour time frame is 12-hour time frame is looking completely fine as well. So most of the things on Uniswap are looking completely fine, and judging by the previous candle closure, which happened onto $25 levels right here, I'm going to be managing my risk below this price point. And yes, this range is going to be 10% range. So I think that this is a perfect setup, and we got to let this one rip to the upside until it does. And maybe we keep on adjusting our stop losses as this one keeps on going to the upside, right? So Uniswap perpetual contracts for you. And guys, I mean, look, you can check out the video. I don't quite remember which video I was talking about. I mean, I don't quite remember the fair evaluation on Uniswap. I think you can go to coinfairvalue.com, and you will be greeted with all of the things, all the fair evaluations, the kind of P and FE ratios for the entire crypto market, right? So right onto these levels, it was quite crazy to see that the P FE ratios, the fair evaluation on Uniswap protocol, was somewhere alongside $30 levels, right? Whereas the fair evaluation on Bitcoin was at 11,000, and fair evaluation on Ethereum was at $700, guys. Whereas Uniswap had a fair evaluation happening on to $30 levels, right onto this one. So, well, double-sided indications, two indications, clear-cut technical patterns as well. So most of the things align with Uniswap right here, and yes, we are pulling this one to the upside. We're doing fine, guys. As of now, we're doing completely fine. Essentially, this is the high which you want to take out, and once you go above this one right here, you will set in a new trend for Uniswap. And guys, look, you want to do some Fibonacci hocus pocus right here. You can talk about how this entire zone of price action got reaccumulated, and once we start taking this 1,600 to the upside, we could potentially start targeting $63, $65 Uniswap, or 286 standing in at $90 to $100 per Uniswap as well. Now imagine using Ethereum DeFi protocol back in the good old days, and you getting distributed with 400 Uniswap for free money for you guys. And had you been holding this one, it's still doing fine, guys. It's $24 per token right here, and essentially right now we are targeting all the way towards $100 Uniswap. Now guys, this is crazy. Just to use the protocol, you're getting free money down the line. I mean, yes, this is why you got to be actively participating on most of the DeFi ecosystem, which you do feel have potential down the line, right? Now for me personally, I stick to Solana ecosystem for extensively a lot of time, and I did stick to Uniswap Uniswap protocol as well, Sushi as well, guys, back in the good old days when Ethereum fees was somewhere alongside $1 to $1.5 per transaction, right? We're not looking at that anymore. And alright, but with EIP 15500 being deployed yesterday in the London hard fork, maybe we are looking at some potential crazy stuff happening on Ethereum. Holy shit, guys, you have no idea what's going to happen for Ethereum's price actions evaluation in the coming future, right? Because this is a topic which I will talk about, I guess tomorrow, guys. I guess tomorrow, Saturday itself, right? But now anybody can burn Ethereum. Now an asset which already has a fixed supply, you're talking about burning that asset. An asset on which this entire DeFi multiverse, NFT multiverse is working, and you are able to burn that down now. That is gonna cause massive, humongous, ultra gigantic supply shock down the line, guys. I think it's gonna be a decade or something like that, but you'll see what happens next. I'm not saying buy Ethereum right now, just sell everything, sell your house, sell your girlfriend, do everything, just buy Ethereum. I'm not telling you guys to do that, but yes, things could start looking pretty for Ethereum fundamentally, guys. Fundamentally, the EIP 1559 deployment, which happened yesterday, is not a joke, is essentially a big fundamental change for Ethereum. And guys, look at the market right now. Everybody is quiet. Nobody is fucking talking about the diamond hands and shit like that. Everybody is sitting on the sidelines. Nobody's talking about how great of a deal this is on Ethereum. Well, if you are participating in the market right now, and if you do understand how big of a deal this one is, maybe you are ahead of most of the people, I guess. Right? Okay, so right here in the bigger picture, Uniswap targeting all the way towards $100 levels. Once we start clearing 618 to the upside, sitting in at $32 flat, essentially the target from this double bottom to the upside, right? All right, so what do we have up next? We have Ethereum. Ethereum being the real landlord for the time being as of now, right? Going to the upside, just simply bullish, guys. This one is simply postured bullish as of now, but now we have triple bearish divergence, guys. Now remember, in the previous video, I was talking about how this point and this point is a bearish divergence, but you can't expect the price action to simply go to the downside after any bearish divergence formulation. These things can keep on going to the upside even while having bearish divergence on 4-hour time frames, guys. Now remember, these things happen to the downside as well. Essentially, you can keep on going to the downside even after building crazy amount of bullish divergence, right? So what is the RSI supposed to do if we are looking at a reversal on Ethereum? Essentially nothing, guys. This is a trend under motion as of now. Most of the moving averages are postured to the upside, and the 200 simple moving average telling us that Ethereum is strengthful coming onto these zones. So most of this price action is looking fine. It's looking completely fine as of now. And yes, guys, just following up from the previous video, the 55 simple moving average is going to be your trend decider, and essentially I'm going to be extending this one all the way down into this big massive zone right here, right at the beginning of the 55 simple moving average at $25 levels on Ethereum, extending down all the way towards $24 $45 levels, right? This is your zone. Essentially, you don't want to lose this one to the downside. If this happens, maybe you teleport back again onto $2,300 levels, and maybe you test the bottom side back again, because guys, believe it or not, well, what's there to believe right here? But yes, this is a big resistance, guys, and something that I talked about on Uniswap itself. This is this area, once taken out to the upside, we can talk about Ethereum potentially going to $3,500 levels. And guys, check the video from yesterday where I talk about a potential $10,000 Ethereum scenario. And holy crap, guys, talking about the EIP 1559 deployment once again. Yes, your $10,000 Ethereum scenario could potentially play out, right? Could potentially play out. Could happen. Could happen. The market could do some fuckery down the line, and yes, it could pull price action all the way towards the upside. Okay, so what do we have next? We have Bitcoin right here, right as a resistance, not doing anything, still being choppy. Now, yesterday this pattern was identified as head and shoulder by Cryptoticator right here at this channel, I guess, and it did work out, guys. This is choppy as hell, and well, I was not interested in trading Bitcoin anymore on these levels, but to be honest with you, until any 12-hour trend is being established on Bitcoin above $42,000 levels, altcoins will dominate the market. Altcoins will be going to the upside. Just like you saw how Ethereum is almost at the double bottom target all the way towards $3,000, guys. Something which we've been talking about since $1,700 levels on Ethereum, right? Now finally coming into fruition. Now, Uniswap is just falling up into that structurally, and it is making its way all the way towards $30 levels. Now similarly, if we talk about this piece of ugly gigantic structure right here, this is bearish, guys. This is not that exuberant in terms of the behavior, in terms of the trending behavior to the upside. Now, why is this happening? I guess the Ethereum has the entire attention, guys. Ethereum is driving this market right now. Ethereum has been driving the market ever since Ethereum bottomed out at $1,700, right? Which is why a lot of people are simply not interested in trading Bitcoin, including me as well, for this matter right here. Okay, so once we are above this price point right here, now guys, I'm going to be zooming out once again. I'm going to be taking a look at 3-day time frames now. So 3-day closure above this entire zone, essentially 3-day closure above $42,000 levels, could potentially take Bitcoin all the way towards these price points right here. Okay, so that could be a potential play out in the coming days. But to be honest with you, until Bitcoin is holding onto these levels, until Bitcoin is holding these supports right here onto these levels, looking at Ethereum and maybe just basing your trades off of whatever Ethereum is doing in the market could be a better looking strategy for, let's just say, until Bitcoin dominance is going to the downside, right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance real quick for you guys. Okay, so not much to talk about right here as well. This is pretty confusing, guys. Your downside target for Bitcoin dominance, technical target for Bitcoin dominance, sitting in at $44.8 levels, and once it's not dollar, I guess, percentage levels, right? So once you lose this one, yes, you make your way all the way towards 41 reads on the dominance itself. And with Ethereum trending like that and potentially going to 0.1 BTC evaluation per Ethereum, most likely this one plays out, right? And which is why, guys, the driving force of this market is Ethereum. So whatever Ethereum does in the market, we got to be focused on that. Most likely let Bitcoin sleep in the sidelines, and that's anyway beneficial for most of the altcoin market, guys. And well, until Bitcoin is above $36,000 levels and until Ethereum is holding on to these levels, altcoins will continue to party for today and maybe the rest of the weekend itself. Alright, guys, with that said, I'm going to wind this video up. Quick little market update for you guys, and I will catch all of you tomorrow. Bye for now.